us today we have the Honourable Mr. Jaswant Singh, the External Affairs Minister, and also the Electronics Minister. Welcome. We're honoured to have you with us. There have been a few hassles at the moment in Mumbai, especially with a lot of groups asking for hafta from some rich individuals, and there have been comments such as, if you can afford to buy a car, you can afford to give us hafta every week. A lot of extortion cases and bribery has been on the increase. What are your comments on this?
No, but the second part about bribery has been on the increase. I don't know where you carried out these measurements or made these assessments, but on the first part, if there is any criminal activity, the law of the land must take its course.
The attack on Iraq by USA caused a lot of skepticism and a lot of criticism from the world. What was the BJP stance on this, especially relating to the sanctions that the US has put upon India?
No, I think you're mixing two things up. The government, it's not a question of BJP as a political party, did of course give voice to its concerns. And the government made a statement in Parliament on the US action recently in Iraq. We expressed our concern. We also expressed a viewpoint that nothing should be done which diminishes the role and function of the United Nations.
Now on to foreign investment. We're looking for a lot of, India is a country that has opened up its economy and it's looking for foreign investment. What sort of sectors would you be interested in inviting foreign investors into?
Well, I would leave a thought with foreign investors. Invest in India and you can never lose. Don't simply think in terms of investing in a project in India. Secondly, invest in the infrastructure of India. The potential for growth there is possibly the largest in the world today. And infrastructure, to my mind, is the most exciting field of investment in India.
Would you not agree that in order to invite many foreign investors, it is crucial to have a stable government?
No, I would not agree. I think the infrastructure requirements of the country would remain, irrespective of the dynamics of democratic functioning. I am astonished at the suggestion in your question that if democracy functions and it expresses itself in the changes of government, you call it instability. You wouldn't call that instability in other parts of the world, would you? Not certainly in Europe.
With regards to instability, I meant the fluctuations of government that we had seen recently before the BJP actually came into power and held a stable position for the past few years.
No, let the dynamic of democracy function. Pay attention to India. Don't try and understand the politics of India. We find it difficult ourselves.
In your press conference, you mentioned the Indo-Pak relations, which are prospering. There's a bus link, and we have the Pakistani cricket team, which is visiting India now. Can we see a step towards the resolution of the Kashmir and Jammu issue?
No, the name of the state is Jammu and Kashmir. Now, whether that issue will be resolved or not, let it be addressed first. It's part of an 8-point program, and we will address the entire issue.
You've also introduced a new card, which is the People of Indian Origin. Could you tell us a little bit about this and when it is due to be implemented?
Well, it is a decision of the government to save visa difficulties. The people of Indian origin shall be issued a card which will then not require them to obtain visas. As to exactly what stage of implementation it is, I don't think I'd be able to give you that detail.
On a final note, is there some message that you'd like to give out to our viewers and everyone watching this?
Oh, And there is no country like India. That's the message.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.